Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The day doesn't end when I sign off. I'm on the phone. I'm talking all, you can see me talking all that shit. I'm telling you, the day doesn't end when I stop tuning. It just goes on and phone calls happen. How you guys doing? YDBT Daily? What a shit show. I am literally like, I'm glue. I am keeping things together as best I can. If only you guys knew half of the shit I deal with just to keep plenty of people happy. How you guys doing? YDBT Daily. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Joel Steele. I think deserves massive recognition. I think Joel Steele doesn't do this for the clout, doesn't do this for anything. I just wanted to make sure that he gets his proper respect. And I thought, why not? Because he did something over the weekend that was pretty awesome. But as always, we say hi to the people first, and then we'll talk a little bit. We only have an hour. Tony out there chewing on everything, so he's just chilling, hanging out. Kyle M in the house, JD Swag, Milton Perez, Boost Junkie, JD Swag. We got same motherfuckers. Slow 99, Joseph Alvarado, Mike Hunt, David Parks. Coyote S197. Cuomo gives a butt hugs, and it's an Italian thing. Cuomo thrusts his hips into your pelvic area and goes, "Oh, hey, it's an Italian thing. What's the problem? I do it with everyone. I do it with everyone. You fucking asshole, idiot, fuckface. If you voted for him. Man needs more love. Give him some. Alexi B, just in time. Alex Ghost watching, seeing who turns. Exactly. Driving OKC for work. Any parts for sale? Ted Vela. There you go. Pick some shit up on the way. I'm sure there'll be plenty of shit for sale on the way. Afternoon, gentlemen. All right, we got a bunch of people here. We got John, Alexi, Dustin. Okay, let me show you the video. Let's get right into it. So, shout out to the person who get Stickshift versus the World. Only has 53 subscribers. Let's do something nice. First of all, let's get the likes up. Fuck you guys. And second of all, let's give Stickshift versus the World. We can up his likes at 100%. He's got 53 subscribers. Shout out to you. So I'm not laughing at subscribers. I'm laughing at the video you guys are about to see. Apparently, we need to get Stickshift versus the World better cameras. We need him to get off of his iPhone 1 because check out this video. Boy, he's got his Nokia flip phone on fleek. Let's get a Kickstarter going for a new camera for Stickshift versus the World. But check out Joel Steele stickshifting his way into a badass time. There you go. And then we'll fast forward. This gentleman right here, good dude. We need to get him a new camera. Let's go. Let's get him a new camera. Start an OnlyFans. Something. We got to get this guy a new camera. And then where's the time slip? Right here. Check it out. Oof. 118 short time. 473 in the eighth. 155 shifting. 722 at 200 miles per hour. I know, buddy. I'm impressed too. It's badass shit. So yeah, I mean, super badass. Congratulations to Mr. Joel Steele. That is a huge accomplishment. I think you deserve all the props in the world. That is man shit. You're doing man shit. And we all appreciate it here, us Stickshift guys. Not that I'm a Stickshift guy. I'm a fucking nobody that talks shit on the internet. We appreciate that stuff right there. But we got to get Homeboy a new camera. We got to subscribe to his channel, Stickshift the World. Get him up to at least, I don't know, a couple hundred subscribers so he can go, oh shit, things are happening. And then I can afford a new phone because it was super bad. 200 miles an hour, 470 in the eighth, 118 short. Shifting, Billy Badass. And again, guys, that's the Billy Badass stuff. The Billy Badass stuff with the slipper clutch. And he's got twin turbo, the whole 9 yards. He's got everything done to that car. Congratulations to him. I think it's a big, big deal. What else happened this weekend? Not much else. I know some other drama happened in Houston that I'm not going to talk about because, boy, that Houston drama shit always just... It never ends well. It never ends well, that Houston drama. But Manuel out there doing what he does, just making it rain at HMP. Crazy shit. But I wanted to concentrate on Joel Steele's stuff. It was super badass. Someone said straight up Motorola Razor. Straight up Motorola Razor. Damn, bitch. LFG, GoFundMe for... we need a GoFundMe for his a new phone because it wasn't a good look. What a bitch when Tony actually chilling. I think Tony doesn't like me talking. I think he like starts going, why are you talking so much? I need you to fucking chill the fuck out. So I got to play with him until he absolutely goes to sleep. Then we're good to go. Javi Luna says, I bet his manifold is ported. Unreal. Good morning, says Patina Performance. Matthew Nichols says, just subscribe to him. Looks like he's got good content. He does have good content. Let's all do it together. Let me not be a hypocrite. Let me go up there and bam, give him a subscribe and boom, give him a like. So we can't say Alex is a hypocrite. And then I'll take the like away later and I'll unsubscribe later. You guys won't know. Because I don't need all that shit coming up on my feed. Fuck that. 200 mile per hour trap. What? Says A Wheeler. Man shit. Like legit man shit. I'm not going to consider myself in his league. That is a completely different level. 100%. What kind of transmission is that? I missed it. Got here. I think it's a Tick Performance T56 if not mistaken. I don't know if it says anything in the it doesn't say anything in the description, but I'm sure it's like a Tick Performance T56 if I'm not mistaken. What's up, buddy? Waiting on Florida weather to get better to hit the track with the cars. 305 F-150. I'm with you 100%. I want to get in on rental. I want to wait till November, September, or whatever, just for the weather to get better because it's blazingly hot here. It's really hot. Guys, if you drill holes into your manifold, you're going to get the wine mod. All right. Everyone thought Manuel was about to power uppercut the dude's head off. That was funny. If you guys know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry about it. I don't like to let them handle that. Let them handle that shit. Hey, enough. Stop. Oh, shit your pants. He's gonna bark again. He don't give a fuck. But does he have a 40 roll? That car roll would be stupid because I mean that car trapped 200 miles an hour. Remember, guys, it trapped 200. That is big boy stuff. No, that's just super badass and hard to do and scary as hell. And a lot of work went into that and a lot of money. Oof. I can't imagine the amount of money and work he has into that car. Big boy money. Someone said MT82. Yeah, it's Ben Calamer Stage 3. Joel Steele. Joel Steele at like 2,000 horse runs a Ben Calamer Stage 3 with a McLeod RST Cloud. Fuck me. No fucking way. Does that 10 speed make that much of a difference? The real Rob's Cuts. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Nothing about the subject matter. Stay on point. I bet that's how any guys see their car after they install a smaller diameter cold air intake. Once guys install a 92 millimeter cold air intake from the stock factory 98, 99, they go, this thing's a rocket. It's all the velocity. Boy, you're going to fall. You're going to fall. Hot as balls said 88 felt like 100. And of course, now it's raining. 722. So he was using a P51. Says never let off. TKM Performance Power Plant. Interesting. I thought he was built by someone else, but good to know that TKM is providing the horsepower for that build because they know their shit when it comes to motor building. Good for them and good for the tuner. Absolutely badass. November, January is the best, says Patina Performance, for racing in Florida. He ain't wrong. Now, he ain't fucking around with that run. You damn Skippy. That was legit. Let's watch it again because it's quick. I mean, it's super. Let's watch it again. I could watch this thing all day. Just listen to it and get after it, bro. Full screen it. Jeez. I mean, it's impressive. It's just impressive to see a car like that, you know, stick shifting all the way down. And he's gone. And Tony's down. Come on, Tony. You just ate shit hardcore. He just ate shit super hardcore. That's what he gets for being a dick. Let me put him in the crate so he can stop fucking around. He's a little amped up. Come on, buddy. Put you in the crate so I can get the show done. Give the guys a daily show. And you need to chill the fuck out. There you go, buddy. There you go. All right. I should just leave him in there all the time until he like grows up a little bit, because right now he is just hardcore fucking baby mode, doing dumb shit. So, what was the temp when we ran that run? I bet on a good day, cool day, it would be even faster. I feel like it's an MT82 stock clutch, says Hillary Clinton. Joel Steele, let me know. My ProCharge Fox runs 5.7 on the no limit 2.0 circuit FWM, whatever the fuck that means. Wait till you see the billet block engine that we have coming out for it, TKM Performance. I don't know who Mr. Cornbread is. Maybe he's involved in the build. If I'm supposed to know who he is, I apologize. But awesome. No, if it's a Billy. Look, when it comes to that class of racing, Billy, badass, H-pattern, stick shift stuff, all is good. All is good. I'm not going to say, well, it's got to be. I cannot say anything for that class of vehicle because it is the baddest of the bad, and they can do whatever the fuck they want and get away with it. That's not a problem. Tony's coming in a little too high power. Exactly. He just like, once he sees me talking here, he starts doing backflips and shit. And I'm just like, all right, in your crate, you go. Imagine how fast it would have been if it didn't leave one way 100 foot and didn't. Stop it. Stop it with the, it would have, it could have, it should have. It ran a badass time, guys. Fucking stop it. I sent you another video on your Facebook. I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. Because people think my Facebook is the Alex Flores Facebook. No, that's the Facebook that I never checked. Yeah, he didn't. Nope, he didn't. You didn't send me shit. And if you did, it's on the other one, and I never check my other. I love how people go, oh, this is Alex Flores is your main one. I go, nope, absolutely not. It's Alejandro Flores. That's my main one. Stick Shift the World. Oh, yeah, you got to send it to me on like the main one. And if you don't know the main one, it's in the Alex Flores one where like people like, I don't know, it just becomes YOLO douchebag silliness over there. Do you recommend the bread and butter suspension from BMR for street racing? I don't recommend BMR for anything. How's that? I don't recommend them for anything. How's that? Oh yeah. Tony woke up and chose violence today. He really did. He really just did a number on the fucking place. This is unreal. But we don't mention that name over here. Exactly. At SNTNA. Really, bro? Really? We don't mention that name here. We don't mention that name here. We don't mention that name here. So SNTNA, get with the program. There's certain companies and shit we don't deal with on this fucking channel. They can suck my fat, and it's fat dick, like for real. The car almost looked like it was off the ground at one point. I think it was. There is a still picture of the car sideways. So like all four wheels off the ground or something stupid. So I'm sure if it's nice and flat, 6 is not that far from that. I mean, the quickest and fastest, well, quickest, I don't know about fastest. Stick shift car is the grandest car, right? It's been 680s, 686 or something like that. This guy's right there. I mean, 720s, 200 with a clean pass. I can't imagine because that's the fun part about the stick shift world. You never know when it's going to make a clean pass. And when it does make a clean pass and it is next to a car that's equally as fast going down, it's the most impressive thing in the world. Because you know those men in those vehicles, and they're men, are fucking shifting. And their balls are fucking so heavy. I'm telling you, it's like super impressive. Like when a guy comes back after a low 7-second pass or high 6-second pass shifting, fuck you with your power glide. Fuck you with your, please, do not mention your glide or 400 around the stick shift guy. I'm not a stick shift guy. I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a nobody. But when I see a man, I recognize a man, and that boy is that man. That guy's a man. He ain't fucking around with his stick shift 6s or stick shift 7s. That's badass shit. Right here, the right new guy brought up BMR. Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with him? Hey, Mexico Racing League in the house. Brian Luna, did that fucking truck make any power yet? Did the stock bottom N53 get on the rollers yet and make big boy power? I haven't seen anything or an update, so let me know. My boy need a Canelo. My bad. How about UPR? Look, any suspension that you choose, if you know how to set up suspensions, you can make pretty much anything work, right? You can make anything work. I don't recommend any suspensions. The only suspension I recommend on S550 stuff is Steeda stuff. Steeda stuff. That's it. Fox body stuff, UPR all day. S197 stuff, honestly, you can pick any of the big three and have similar results if you know how to adjust it properly. Any feedback on how the slipper clutches work for street strip applications? I wouldn't be the guy to ask because I literally don't know. Okay, I have not had any experience. I know that Bondobird has a Black Magic clutch on his street Coyote Swap 60s Firebird. Yeah, everything I said is factual. A street setup 60s Coyote Swap Firebird on AEM standalone stuff. Crazy build. Cool build. So when everyone's like, oh, did you see it's just a 60s Camaro? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bondo Bird has done it, and he's had it in a car, driving and racing for over a year. So that's the guy, in my opinion. Stickshift equals cojones says Road Rage 860. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. That's for extreme track. He's holding. So Cleater is the man. Does Cleater clutch in? Cleater hasn't gone 720s. He's gone 7s for sure. Look, I never said he's not a good driver. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? I never said he's not a good driver. I just, 720s is a different level. It's just a different level in an S197 even. It's just a different level of man. He's busy racing boats now. And remember how I told you guys he was going to be Super Dave and you guys were like, "Oh, you're hating on Cleater. You hate Cleater. Cleater." I'm like, "Look, homeboy's going to be Super Dave because it's going to come to Super Dave stunts." Cletus is fucked now because he has to do dumb shit. He can't just go racing and count on that being his bread and butter. He literally has to jump the Grand Canyon now. He either has to jump the Grand Canyon or rocket powered car. Who the hell knows? But he's basically Super Dave. And if you don't know who Super Dave is, I'm telling you, I'm dating myself big time with Super Dave. Look up Super Dave. It's great shit. You see the beef, Isaiah with the Roush. You see the beef between Midnight and LPF? Yeah, that's an ongoing thing. I think, that's going to be, it's like the, what is it? The Montagues and the Capulets or something. I mean, it's going to be a forever thing. Forever. It's going to be, Manuel's going to be 80 years old. And one of the LPF dudes just say something, "Fuck you, ho." It's just going to be forever. It's one of those things that will always be around. It'll just never end. I want to run stick shift classes, but damn, it's going to cost more than a house at this point. Andres Martinez, I think, don't be discouraged by these guys with their stick shift cars. Imagine trying to get into drag racing and you see an X275 car go, fucking low fours, way low fours in the 8th. You're going to be discouraged because of that? No, it's a completely different class, completely different mindset, completely different level. There are levels to this. There's street stick, there's something in between, and then there's pro classes. And you can't look at the pro class and go, "Well, I want to get into that. Oh, Joel Steele went 7.2 at 200. Well, I'm not doing that." That's stupid. Just go out there, run your race, have fun. I will never run a slipper style clutch. I will never run anything but a synchronized H pattern transmission. Not because I think anything else is bad. I just think that's pro shit. I like more of a street oriented situation. And if I can't drive my personal car on the street, it's useless to me. It's 100% useless to me. Turbo Diesel Dan says, "I love Super Dave. Super Dave was great. Cletus is becoming the Tiger King of the car world." I'm telling you, I told you guys that car guys that start doing stunts and if you're known as a character, you're going to be a character and you're going to be Super Dave forever. And I said, he's going to jump the Grand Canyon. I think I said it 2 years ago. I said, he's going to jump the Grand Canyon. And they're like, "Oh, that sounds stupid." I'm like, "You'll see. You'll see. All of a sudden, he'll be, somewhere, going, all right, guys, I'm going to jump. Remember the boat thing? Like he almost died in a boat not too long ago, right? And I guess, I don't know. I guarantee some dumb stunt will happen that you guys will be like, what the hell is he doing? I thought he was just a car guy with a Corvette. What happened with the car guy and the Corvette? I'm like, yeah. Actually, I'm going to see Super Dave's, I'm going to see if I can put Super Dave's tower jump. Let me see Super Dave. Come on, Super Dave. Come on, hurry up. Okay, check out Super Dave's tower jump. Check. Let me see. Okay, here we go.
I think they know that. Listen, I'm going to go down. I'm going to take
See,
the elevator down.
Doesn't he look like Cletus?
Okay.
This is gonna be Cletus.
See you later.
A tower jump. His. Oh no! There goes Cletus. Oh shit! I'm dead. Fuck. Stop. Oh, shit. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, man. Hell yeah, brother. We're going to go ahead and jump the Grand Canyon today. I mean, this is going to happen. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, dude. I can't. I shouldn't have played that. It takes me forever to recover. Oh my god, bro. I mean, watch. You'll see. One day, you guys that are fans, you're gonna go, fuck, Alex is right. Alex is right. This motherfucker's doing dumb shit. He used to just race cars. Now he's jumping out of like the Eiffel Tower and shit. Oh my god. Whew. I'm good. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, that's one of those things that I don't want to become. Remember, you guys were, oh, I want Joel Douchebag to come out and flip his hat. I saw myself becoming a clown, and I just didn't want to do clown shit for clout. It's just not what I do. No, thank you. Yeah, my ab workout is done for the day. We started talking about Joel Steele, his impressive S197 twin turbo H pattern T56 car running 722 at 200, and then it devolved into talking about Super Dave. Fuck me. Hey Alex, do you have any experience with Ace clutches? I met a rep at a race, and they seem to have a great product, anywhere from dual to billet rebuildables to slippers. Hope the family's well, says Craig Sinowski. I don't know much about Ace. There's a couple of companies that I want to work with because the GT500 could take a couple of different turns. I could go, if I run sevens this winter, I can sell it if I get what I want. If I don't get what I want, I can just sell the trans and converter and put a T56 in it and actually not go after any records. But if I can run 8 stick, which I think it's well capable of doing, I don't think that'll be that far reach. It has the pedigree. But I know I'm going to break some parts along the way. And if I start seeing that it's going to be a little stupid, I'm just going to bow out of that situation. I don't need to go broke to prove a point. Fuck all that. Alex is the tune the most important thing to making the car fast? I see full bolt on S197s, and it didn't really run harder than when I had a tune FFE only on my S197. E85 JLT cold intake didn't make it faster. I think the tune, depending on the level of racing that you're doing, is very important. Let's say if you have a 1,500 horsepower car, let's say with a 6R80, God, you need a lot of stuff. Not only to make the car shift, not only to make sure the MAF signal doesn't wig out, and make sure that the timing ramp is on point, but a couple of other things need to happen. Like you got to make sure the car doesn't fail safe, it doesn't throw codes, it doesn't kill the throttle. There's a bunch of things that need to happen. a NA car needs to be light. Let's be really straightforward about that. An NA car needs to be light first. So anytime someone claims a record for an NA car, they have to then disclose the weight. Disclose the weight. Don't tell me 1050 baddest NA car, NA King Daddy. Say 1050, 2850. Oh, there you go. That's why it's fast. So the tuner now can't claim he's the best tuner because the car weighs 500 pounds lighter than anything else out there. That's how you get around it. But the tune matters for really super high-end cars, that are making big boy power and to make everything work and not fail safe and throw codes. It matters less the less power you make, in my opinion. I walked right past Cletus to check out this LS Fest in Vegas. I didn't even talk to him. I didn't care. I mean, that's a weird flex. He's not a bad guy. He's actually a really good guy. I just am not his key demographic, and that's fine. But I could see I'm really good. Guys, I'm really good at seeing the future. I don't like talking about his personal life but I can see stuff that could happen that could put a dent in that whole thing. And I don't want to I personally would never put my personal life on social media or YouTube. I'm not going to tell you who my girlfriend is. I'm not going to tell you who I'm dating. He wants to do that. That's all fine and dandy. I don't want to become a reality TV show. My personal life is personal. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. You just gave him his next video idea. Yeah, he needs to jump from a tower. Alex, thanks for the quick revision this morning, says Forest Horse. I was able to load the tune before work. Hopefully the weather allows a watt log for you. Big props. Thank you, Forest Horse. Appreciate you being a customer of Lund Racing. Jump out of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, you'd be surprised. Hey, Alex, are you coming to FL2K this year? I'm going to try. FL2K, when does it take place? FL2K. There's a couple of events that take place around the same time. So FL2K, October 7th through the 10th, and Mod Nationals is when? Mod Nationals is, fuck, it don't even say. Why doesn't it say? Oh, November 11th through the 14th. So literally 1 month after. So if I go to Florida 2K, I'm not running because you have to buy tickets now or you have to buy tech cards now. And I can't commit to anything right now. So if I go to FL2K, it's to scope it out to see if I want to go the following year. And if I go to ModNets, it's only in a Lund Racing capacity. I don't think I'm going to run anything at ModNets. NA is all about weight, says Never Let Off, 100%. And they got a jockey weighing 90 pounds soaking wet. Exactly, Patino Performance. I love how people say this car's badass, my tuner's badass, and it's 2850. But do you think those guys sleep well at night? Do you think you sleep well at night knowing that you're a fucking fraud and that the only reason that car is fast is because it's light? I hope they don't sleep well at night because at least it tells me they have a conscience. But honestly, I suspect that most people literally, smoke their own product or snort their own product. You can't be, if you're trying to sling coke, you can't snort your own. You can't use your own product. So a lot of people just they really pump themselves up. I know guys on the West Coast that literally was like, yeah, I tuned that car. There was a car I was tuning on the down low, through Lund, of course, on the West Coast. And he was raping everybody. A lot of people. NA. And now it's gonna make a lot more power. So he wasn't popping off on who's tuning him. He was just out there racing cars and having a good time. The moment, and he was getting props from people that thought they were involved in tuning it. Oh yeah, we're tight. I know the guy who tuned you. We're tight. We share info. So once he said, no, by the way, this guy's been tuning me for a while, Lund Racing. Oh, forget it. All the hate came out of the woodwork. All the bullshit. I'm like, well, there you go. Would you be one of those Cletus races at the track if he invited you? No. Zach Ipo Blue, what's he got? The Crown Vic race, and then he's got I don't know what else he's got. I think it's like a Crown Vic race. Someone told me he's got a truck race or something. No, I would kindly. He was not going to invite me. I guarantee I'm not that guy because the people that he invites are people in his wheelhouse. The Adam LZs, the popular YouTubers, right? Who the fuck am I? But I wouldn't go because it wouldn't be what I'm about. You know what I mean? Peak Auto Design in the house says, "What's up, Mr. Alex? How you doing, sir? Long time no hear. I know I see your stories on Instagram all the time. Building cars, badass shit. It's good stuff going on down there, PK. What's remote time? What's remote tune? Really? 2011 50 Coyote. What's remote tune? Like, how do you? Actually, that's like half of my emails. That's literally like half of my emails. I'm supposed to decipher what he means by those two things, and he actually corrected it, and it made less sense." The dog is cracking me up. Oh, yeah, he's great, but I'm telling you, if I don't pay attention to him, he'll tear shit up. He sees me talking, and he's like, "What the fuck's happening, Dad?" I'm like, "I'm trying to work, bitch out." Can you tell him a data log can you tell in a data log if there is belt slip? Turdy 2-valve, yes. So if you're graphing wide open throttle, pedal obviously has to be flat. MAF frequency. Again, the MAF frequency is usually the best way to tell if you have belt slip. People go, "What about air load?" Well, air load isn't flat and isn't infinitely, an upward slope. Air load, like on a TVS, can hit really hard in the middle and trail off, and twin turbos also trail off depending on how you have the gain and the boost coming in. So MAF frequency. MAF frequency goes up with airflow. So if your car is going up in RPM and airflow dips, that is belt slip. Airflow, MAF frequency dips, but everything else is going up. RPM is going up, throttle is flat, and MAF frequency dips. It's usually belt slip. You know what I'm saying? CJ Guyar says, "I wanted to put a Paxton on my 13 GT MT82 car. Should I swap my 373 gears with something else? Goal is to make 600. Could I do that on pump gas? Yes, you can do it on pump gas with a 3.8 or a 3.6 pulley, and it's a good idea to get 331s in that car, in my opinion, or 355s if you can find them." The Grim Streaker says, bad drama side talk. Ain't nothing to do with the record. Exactly. 100%. I think I know what he's saying. I have nothing against Cletus. Some of his stuff is entertaining, but what am I going to do? Ask for his autograph? Be his groupie? That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm like, "Hey, cool car. Keep it moving." But the guys that hang around the pits and start yelling, "Yee yee," I'm just like, dude, I know that you're a fan, but holy shit, bro. I'm one of these guys that I don't want to bother anybody. I've seen guys at the track that I highly respect, that I want to talk to, but I understand that I don't want to bother them, and they probably don't want to be bothered. And I come across like a big... See, you guys see me on on the computer, and you're like, "Oh, he's a regular looking, I'm 5'11", 230. I come up to you, you'll know it. And they might think that I'm like this, I don't know how I come across to people, but I'm really friendly, kind of standoffish in person, because everyone's a fuck. Like, everyone's a fuck. But generally I want to say hi and, "Hey, nice car," and just kind of sit there and just kind of take it all in, not fucking having people sign my forehead or tattoo my oof. I don't understand those people. 2013 with a Whipple coming. Do I need a IAT relocation harness for the custom tuning? Yes, Kyle Wren. Yes, it'd be a good idea to break out the IAT. I believe Gen 1 needs the lightning IAT sensor, not the brass sensor. What up, Cuban Coyote? How you doing? Now that I follow him on Instagram, all I see is the drama he's involved in. Like, I'm up on everyone's drama. I'm just like, why do people post their drama? It's crazy. Timothy Fush says, "Alex, on a Gen 3 automatic 10-speed, what's the safe wheel horsepower limit on a centrifugal supercharger 93 pump gas? How much difference in power can be gained with race gas specific tune on the same pulley size?" So if you have a 3.6 pulley on an auto, it'll make like 640, 650. Auto show a little less power. Maybe if it's really happy, 660, 670. On that same pulley, on pump gas, it'll see, let's say, 15 degrees, 14 degrees on pump gas. On race gas, I can go up to 21.5, 22 degrees, and that's probably an 80 horsepower bump. Like, big boy. Butane or race gas or anything that has a similar stoic fuel than pump gas, so that it's dense and that the pump can handle it. I think you can get up to an 80 horsepower bump just with race gas and a whole bunch of timing. Excuse me. Timothy said, my mate 873 with a bottle of Boostain, 18 PSI, says Mr. Cornbread. Jay Rubin in the house says, hello, everyone. He's going to probably tell me he's smoking a Cuban cigar in a friend's McLaren overlooking the wet. You know, he's like, look at me. I got everything. You got nothing. MMR or Boundary OPGs for my Gen 3. Out of those two, MMR all day, every day. Bloodshot been putting in work out here, says Karma 5-0. Barley's 47 says, people get mad at YouTubers when they are disrespectful, when they are in the pits, trying to work on their car, and they are getting asked so many questions. Look, if you're at a race, guys, if you're at a race, and these guys are going rounds, do not approach them if they're turning the car around for round 2, round 3, whatever. That's why he holds all these other events. The something in cars and burnout this and Christmas tree that and whatever that. That's the event to, like, you know, come up to him and, like, you know, rub elbows. But if he's at a race like Texas 2K or FL2K or anything like that, and you go up to him in the middle of him, like, taking his engine out and go, can I get a picture real quick with my son? And you're like, no, I'm in the middle of turning. What the fuck? You don't want to say hi to my son, you fuck? I've met people that do that. I've met people that use their kid or sign it for my sick boy that has cancer. Oh, what are you fucking, you want him to die of cancer? My son has cancer. Sign the straw hat, you fuck. You owe him that. No, he doesn't. Fuck that. But the problem is, you know, you give off that air of, like, being a nice guy and people take advantage, and I give off the air of fuck off, like, really fuck off. And there have been people at the track that go, hey man, sorry to bother you, but I'm a big fan. I'm like, hey, come on in. Oh, you want to talk? But then there's others that see me underneath the car working, and they're like, oh, I'm not going to bug him. I'm going to leave him alone. Because I will throw the fucking wrench at you. I'll throw the wrench at you. I'm a nobody. So leave me the fuck alone if I'm wrenching on the car. If I'm just chilling on the trailer, having a soda or hanging out, come on up and say hello. But know when to bother somebody. You know, not in the middle of them busting knuckles on a car. Jay Rubin sold the McLaren and I never smoked anything in my life. Not what I heard. Why are the 12 to 1300 horsepower calling me out? I'm over here at 810. 810 horsepower. It's funny, Cuban, because you got a name. Cuban, you got a name, right? You don't race as often as, like, the Trackhawk dude, the Hellcat dude, couple of Corvette guys. But because your video was more viewed than most when you raced the guy with the Jeep, people just want to be like, fuck that guy. I want to race that guy. And it's actually a good thing because you're sought after. You know, it's a good thing. So if you beat them having 1200, you having 810, and you have a quarter mile race, and now your car is getting down and running real good, you know, because people want to piggyback off of guys that are perceived to be what better known, right? Like, people want to race me. Like, there was a guy with a Fairmont. Hey, Alex, I think we should line up. Why? And I think that question kind of fucked him up, right? He was like, what do you mean why? I'm like, why would I want to line up with you? I don't know you. I've never seen you. I don't have beef with you. I don't know who you are. I think it'd be cool. I'm like, for who? For who? For you? I'm just here to test and tune. If you happen to be in the other lane, awesome. If you want to set something up specifically, I'm just not interested. And people are like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't know you. I don't know. Mr. Broom says, I know this will rustle Jimmy, but which fare it does mine also. Money aside, engine trans standalone swap into a 2021 F-150. Oh. Doable or no? Order the truck before it was announced that they were locked. Trade it in. Cancel the order. You can cancel the order. Who cares? If you want to race today, 18 to 20. If you want to race today. If you want to figure it out with everyone else, go ahead and spend another $50,000 to $60,000 on your 2021 F-150. You basically bought a 2021 shell because you have to gut everything. Come on, man. Just if you want to go racing, 20 and under. That's my opinion. Booster 1080 says, Alex, try to make the switch to E85 and already ordered the fuel system you recommended from Beefcake Racing to do I install the smaller 75mm pulley on my Odin right now or keep an 88 on it? So Booster 1080, if you ever want a pump gas tune, dial it in on the pump gas pulley, 88mm. Once that's dialed in, I'll just go over to E85, dial that in, and then you can pulley down and not need another tune. That's how it works. Trust me, that's how it works. So that'll be good. That'll be the best advice I can give you. Just saw that the other channel. How many side chicks you got, Ray? I don't have side chicks. I have friends. They want some of this bitch. Who am I to deny them the bitch? Alex, would you want some custom cases for your N gauges to keep them organized? Felter snatch. Yeah, if you want to send over some custom holding N gauges so I can display them nicely on the back, I'm more than happy to check them out and give you a shout out for sure. I smoked a brisket last week, says Jay Rubin. If the kids got cancer, I'd sign it. Hey, Alex, have you thought on getting our TRT? No. Did you hear that John Meadows died? Not saying because it was TRT related, but he was this super jacked older guy who was the nicest guy on the planet, smart. He had a blood clot, ended up dying, but he was like super jacked, and he had a heart attack previous to that, so I don't think it was TRT related. Would I think about it? Sure. It'd have to be prescribed from a doctor, but as of now, I feel good. I don't think I want to inject stuff in my body that I don't need, so I don't think I would do that. I barely take an Advil when I have headaches or pain or joint pain, so I highly doubt I'm gonna get on TRT unless my bitcho don't work. Hey, I have a 17 with a VMP Gen 3R. Should I go to T56 or build TMT82? My car's in the 750 wheel range, and I don't know how long my MT82 will last. I do a Ben Caliber Stage 3, so you can keep your shifter, drive shaft, and cross member. Just get a new clutch and a trans, and you should be good to go for a very, very long time. Pussy Pounder checking in, says late but checking in. Cuban Caddy says, I already got called out by 2 shop cars. Well, one because SMP don't drive his own car. I mean, please, come on. You're mentioning the wrong motherfucker in this chat. that guy beefs with people and then tries to squash beef with people. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know you, bro. I've never even referenced you in a beef. I don't know you. I don't tag you on shit on Instagram. It's a one-sided. Have you guys ever had a one-sided beef where one guy was beefing with you or your shop and you literally didn't even pay attention to it? And then he wants to squash the beef a year later. And I'm like, if you want, I mean, I never had beef to squash. Weirdo. Do you think MMR secondary tensioner brackets are worth getting when building a Gen 2 long block? Look, if you're going to build something, build it all the way. And MMR seems to have a lot of the parts to make the stuff work. But SK Performance, I think, also has billet chain guides. So hit them up too, see what they got going on. Where's Tony Pup snoozing? If early in the show, he was just losing his fucking mind here. He doesn't like it when I talk. He's just like fucking barking and whatever. Maybe he had to pee, maybe he had to poo, whatever. But, I don't got time for that bullshit. Booston already says, thanks, Alex. You're welcome, sir. Give him the bitch up. Why do you guys talk up custom flex tunes? Why wouldn't they just get a separate E85 tune? Why do guy talk up custom flex tunes? Why wouldn't they just get a separate E85 tune? They do. But the flex is optional to transition, meaning from pump gas to E85, you can use the flex tune to transition to it. And then when you're on E85 and want to transition down to pump gas, you can do it with the flex tune. It's just convenience, that's all. Meadows was the man and won his pro card. Good for him, bro. I hated seeing him go. There was a lot of people that you don't mind seeing go, but not that guy. Anyone can answer. New to E. Okay. He died. Okay. Why is my Gen 1 Coyote looking like it can sell for $20,000? I know the market is screwed, but why the hell is everything shooting up in prices, specifically Gen 1 cars? 1, they don't make them anymore. 2, they're really pretty. 3, a lot of people are building race cars, especially 13, 14 cars are very attractive vehicles. So, I mean, people are just out there. They're not making many cars because inventory is low. So if you don't want to get into Gen 3 and Gen 2s are severely overpriced right now, Gen 1s, you can probably get them for 20. If you have a nice, clean, red or deep impact blue Gen 1 car that has under 50,000 miles and minimal mods, you can ask big boy money for that car, 100%. Did you see the video of the Tesla swapped Cobra? Nope. Sure. I mean, a keyword in that sentence tells you that I didn't see it. Cobra. Hey, Alex, I just hopped on and we'll have to watch the replay later. Thanks for the content. Eminem, thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you. I met Alex at Hail Mary in the lanes with Senior at the wheel. Wanted to be a fanboy, but I figured the respect of leaving them alone and letting them focus was more worth it as a fan. Lund for the motherfucking win. Hail Mary, yeah. I mean, when I'm crewing, I am dead focused on the car. I'm not chilling. I'm not generally watching other cars run. I'm making sure John's okay. I'm making sure the tire pressure is good. I'm making sure that anything he needs, I'm right there. I am crewing. So when we get back to the pits, I'm turning the car around. And once that's done, then I have like maybe a half hour to relax until we get called up again. I was 16 CTSV and had a P1101 code that came up. I Googled it and Google said, ask Alex, says Tony. Very nice. There you go. I say Google it. It's just a never ending thing. Thank you, sir. I haven't known anyone with a flex tune. Now I know. There you go. Zach Ippo Blue. Wow. Carvana selling deep impact blues S197s for 30s. Says Chupa Melwin. Never let off. Says my 15 is worth 7,000 more right now than I paid for it 2 years ago. I'm telling you, it's crazy. If the motor was decent in the white car with a Vortex supercharger, it's in a performance package, white 19 lowered on GT500 wheels. The bitch will be sold, gone. See ya. But motor's hurt. Okay, so Efrain 34 says I regret selling my 13 GT. Nothing like rowing your own gears. Love how comfortable it was. My Auto 19 is, but it's just I missed that S197. Dakota from Lund Racing has a twin turbo Boss 302, made 1100 wheel, stock bottom end. Cams, locked, Ben Calamer stage 3 trans, Billy badass stuff. And that guy was asking me, hey, Alex, I am thinking of getting a twin turbo S550. What do you think? I go, you have a Boss 302. He's like, yeah, but the AC is not working. I'm like, fix it. And if you want to drag race in it, swap a 400 in it. Leave the tune the same. And go drag racing in it. It's your hobby car. It's your weekend car. It's a Boss. It's not a GT. It's a fucking Boss. To me, that's a Billy badass ride. That's twin turbo 1100 wheel, stock bottom end. It's not even an option, bro. But I understand he wanted to be comfortable. But you're just gonna be every other fucking S550 dickhead. Yeah, you're just gonna be another S550 dickhead. You don't see a lot of Boss dickheads. You see a lot of S550 dickheads. You don't see a lot of Boss cars, period. Hey, Alex, thanks for all the content. I've got a black 14 Gen 1, minimal bolt-ons, Boss intake, free-flowing exhaust, Lund tune, and I'm sure you have codes, 56,000 miles. How much do you think I could get for it? 50,000 miles, FFE, small, 20-something. Oh, 20-something. Because the market is artificially high right now. Because inventory is low. That's all. Inventory is low. So the market is artificially high right now. So you can pretty much get whatever you ask for it. Look, if someone's got money and want to buy the GT500 from me, they can fucking buy it. I'm going to get the alternator replaced this week. I'm going to get the trans situated so it doesn't leak anymore. Do some testing, drive it around. And then once the weather cools off a little bit, or even not, I'll just go one summer day and fuck around and see what it runs and make sure the trans doesn't leak. Anthony Tan says, new to the S550C, and if I street drive my car, is it pointless to lock out the IMRC? Naturally aspirated stock manifold? Anthony? Again, naturally aspirated stock manifold? There's no reason to lock the IMRC stock manifold on any S550. Keep the IMRC active. If it's an 18 manifold in a Gen 2, yeah, you lock them open. Was watching the pheasant chat from yesterday and before the show, and I was laughing my ass off. You were so right about the topics in the chat. Love the content, bro. Keep it going. Thank you, Kim Barry. Appreciate you very much, sir. Joshua Nuno says, hey, Alex, any update with the PBH Twin Turbo F150? They had to do some fancy stuff to get the charge pipe in. But again, they can only work on it after hours, like once every 2 weeks. Because they're that busy at Power by the Hour. They're just that busy. So he's going to let me know when he works on it. I'll go down there, film it. But no updates, no. That's why I'm thinking of getting like a supercharger in the interim for the F-150, but not a positive displacement sucker, something else. No, not an on 3 kit. I heard late model 2014s come with the Gen 2 5.0. Some of them. The cylinder head is slightly different design. So the very late 2014s come with S550 heads, I heard. Don't be forgetting about the Minion, motherfucker. We'll be back soon. Congrats to Joel, though. TT Minion Racing. Every single time your car is up there, I'm watching. I'm a Ford guy. Every single time. Jam Maker, Minion, Joel Steele's car, and believe it or not, yes, Granis, Tick Performance, and the Red Demon or whatever, the DSM, I watch. Because those guys are at another level. They're just at another level. You know, those guys were going fast before that stuff became a thing. They're the innovators. They're the guys who have been cutting their teeth in the stick shift game for a very long time. Look, when I saw Minion run True Street and run 3 passes in the 8s, I think, at Mod Nationals, I'm just like, he's at another level. And respect. Tons of respect. You can't sleep on these guys. So that to me is way more impressive. But TT Minion, I saw what you're doing in your car. I saw the front end work that you were doing. So I'm hoping, you got to go 6s to be competitive. You got to go 6s to be competitive now. Not saying consistently, because it's really difficult to go 6s consistently, but the ability to go 200 mile an hour in the quarter to be competitive is now a thing in stick shift racing. Mind blown. Mind blown. Kyle Rand says, I can't find an IET relocation harness for the 13. All I see is ones for the 15 plus. What should I search for? Hey guys, this is going to be a new segment. It's going to become, let's Google it for you. So let me go VMP Gen 1 IET harness. Beep-a-doo-boo, dee-dee-doo-doo-da-da. Let me see. Extension harness, turn alpha kit. I think so. There, Turner Motorsports, VMP IAC, so Mustang IET relocation kit from American Muscle. 05 to 10. Maybe that's the same one. Interesting. You know what you should do? Because obviously Google is not happy. Let's go to VMP, and let's see if VMP has a Gen 1 version of that. You know, oh, get the fuck out of here. VM. Oh, but that's someone else. Let me see. Let's look up VMP performance. Oh, that looks typed like a girl. Motherfucker, you want to get on online dating? You gotta start typing like a girl, because you gotta reply fast. IT harness. Let's see how. Oh no, stop it. Oh look. Oh, coming at you, a little 11 to 14 Coyote swap IAT harness. Whoa. Actually, I don't think that's the right one. That's a Coyote swap IAT harness. So I think you're gonna need this, and then maybe the plastic sensor, like the lightning sensor. But honestly, at this point, I would just call VMP, because they would know, and they would know exactly what you need. But I'm thinking it's something like this with the plastic lightning sensor, in my opinion. So there you go. Googled. Here late, but we'll watch on my way home, says Alfredo Diaz. Tim Fush, I rewatched your video review from Jeremiah Camps Paxton Gen 1 with cams. Really like that setup. Have you seen any Gen 3 Century cars upgraded cams? How much do you think cams are worth? Not enough to fucking tear the motor apart and put them in for pump gas. Just pulley down and more boost. And cams. People would fall in love with cams. Bro, it's pulley down, more boost. I don't recommend cams for anybody under 1,000. If you want them, that's great. But anyone under 1,000 horsepower, stock cams. I don't recommend cams, because what? 1,500 to 1,700 bucks, and then another 800 in labor, 2,000. What? Are you insane? Shit. Mr. Cornbread says Google is open 24 hours. I have a 13 Coyote car doing a Gen 5 Whipple Stage 2 build right now with rods and pistons, crank sprocket, and oil pump gears. Should I go ahead and put it on corn? Can we make big boy numbers on pump? Pump what? Pump what, Casey Armstrong? Gas? Gas? When can you make big boy numbers on pump gas? Can you make big boy numbers on pump? Is he serious? I'm not even going to go there. Hey, Alex, spent the day driving from Orlando to Doral to our new boat trailer. Caught up with the videos on both channels and appreciate the content you're pumping out. Thanks for keeping me company today. August Corum. You appreciate you. Would you ever race Brandon? Brandon? From Brandon from Lund? What car? Whatever I'll fucking race the shit out of him. No problem. Do you tune SN95s? Yeah, if they're Coyote swapped, fucking all day, every day. Hey, Alex, I have a 17 GT with a Roush 2.3, 79 pulley, 1050s, 93 octane, looking for a little more power. Get on fucking corn or race gas. 79 millimeter pulley. You got 1050s, FFE, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, you're probably already at 600 plus horsepower. If you want to get a PMAS cold air intake and a 120 and a bigger throttle body, sure. But honestly, octane should be something you should be looking at really, really soon. When they ask you to Google Cuban Coyote, you're 100% right. When people are like, I can't find it. My Googling skills suck. And I'm like, 5 minutes in, I'm like, VMP looks like they have it. So hit up VMP. I'm loving the daily content. It says 1slow50. Keep it going. Thank you, sir. YouTube Corrupt putting up the link to join. I appreciate you. Did anyone join today? Usually I get a couple of people that join, but nothing today, so that's all good. Angel Javel says, let's get those likes up. Look, again, I know that asking it in the middle of the show actually does work. I've seen analytics where when I ask about it in the middle of the show, the likes go up, the show goes up. Real simple. Every show has averaged about 700 to 900 likes, almost 1,000 likes. And the good thing about that is YouTube is starting to pump these videos out there to a lot of people because of the like to dislike ratio. So if you're on the chat, I ask one simple thing. If you're on the chat or if you're watching or you're ghost watching, reach over to your phone, little thumbs up. That's all I'm asking. It's free content, free entertainment. I probably made you laugh today just with the Super Dave shit. And a lot of people today found out Joel Steele went 720s in a Coyote powered stick shift. Probably Holly. I'm sure it was Holly because it sounded like it had all the fucking nannies. Awesome shit. Stick shift H pattern T56, 722, 200. Badass stuff. What are your thoughts on methanol injection? So Clay Leaf, I had a gentleman, I forget his name, but he ended up putting meth in a Sentry car, and he relocated the IAT for a Gen 1 car. And on a 3.6 pulley, IATs went from 90 to 60. And I said, let me add more timing. Let's see what the sucker does. It loved it. Knock sensors were happy. I gave him 19 degrees because I was being conservative. 3.6 pulley, pump gas, and meth. And the IATs at wide open throttle went from 90 starting to 60 ending. I'm like, dude, badass. Thank you for relocating the IAT. He goes, oh, you suggested it. I go, you do the work. All I can do is suggest, you do the work. So if you can relocate your IAT, break out your IAT from your MAF to the manifold. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it, in my opinion. I guess my question should have been, how much could we make on pump gas before we switch to 85? The number's the same. On centrifugals and turbos, sometimes you can get close to 700, but I wouldn't do that reliably. And then you can just move on over to E85, but nothing big boy. Nothing big boy. I don't care if the motor's built. I don't care if it's billet. I don't give a shit. It's still detonating. Bad stuff's happening because of the lack of octane. So I prefer to stay in the high 600s, low 700 range, tops on super sweet, awesome pump gas. Hit the R2D2 sound clip and I'll hit the like button. Okay, here comes some sound clips because you guys we're almost done. So let's get the sound clips. Here we go. Here's a Whipple with a wine mod. One more time. Yes, sir. And we got
with everyone.
Cuomo.
Black and white.
You're gonna once you go to jail.
I do it with everyone. Black and white, young
and old. My God. We got stupid. Okay, we got the man giving milk.
Has been able to latch.
There we go.
I've not been able to produce any milk.
Could you imagine a man not being able to produce milk? Blows my mind.
How you doing? Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Exactly. We got Canelo.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
All right, and then we got the slurp, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Just giving you. These are Cletus fans when he shows up.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you're actually losing weight
While you sucking his dick.
That's literally every Cletus fan out there. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I give you daily content. So that means if you didn't get to any of your questions today, I'll get to them tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, every freaking day. Actually, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is the regular chat, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, paid chat. The super chats are open. Super stickers are open tomorrow, 8 o'clock. So if you do want to be a part of the show tomorrow, 8 o'clock, and then every day after that, it is 5 p.m. every day for your YDBT daily fix. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. For those of you that watch the dating channel, I will be on tonight. I'm gonna try to get you guys some content. Some stuff happened over the weekend. That was a good time. And for those of you that watched the last show, I had an interview with a lovely lady. It was a great time. So this is a follow-up and something else that happened that I thought was really good. Nothing to do with her, someone else. So we'll just get you caught up on all that silliness. All right, guys, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the regular Talking Shit Tuesday. But every other day, it's going to be 5 o'clock. See you guys later. Have a great day. And again, Joel Steele, congratulations. Seriously, super, super badass. Congratulations. I know that's a lot of hard work and a lot of long hours went into making that happen. So this is just me recognizing you and your team's accomplishment and the families because they sacrificed time. So congratulations to everyone involved. Great job. See you guys later.